had a way of saying I love you while making me feel hard to love. You'd hold me close when I was leaving, then tell me I was asking too much. You knew exactly where to touch me, exactly where my weakness lived. And every time I called it hurting, you'd tell me I was too sensitive. You changed the story in the middle and swore it happened differently. I started questioning my memory, started questioning me. I kept 1,000 little moments locked somewhere inside my head. But you could smile and say you're crazy, and somehow I'd believe instead. You made me doubt my own shadow, made me question what I knew. You turned every wound into my fault, every lie into something I had to prove. You wanted me confused, 'cause confusion made me stay. But clarity came quietly the day I walked away. I remember all the nights I apologized for things you did, trying to make peace with a person who was never willing to admit you needed to be the victim, even when you caused the pain. And somehow every road we walked always led back to your name. You made me doubt my own shadow, made me question what I knew. You turned every wound into my fault, every lie into something I had to prove. You wanted me confused, 'cause confusion made me stay. But clarity came quietly the day I walked away. Now I don't need to hate you, and I don't need you to confess. I don't need you to admit the truth, to know that I was hurt. For years I waited for an apology that you were never gonna give. Then I realized my healing didn't need your permission to begin. So keep your perfect stories, keep the version where you're right. Keep telling everyone around you that I was the problem in your life. I know what happened to me, and that's enough for me. I don't need a jury to validate what I can see. You made me doubt my own shadow, but you couldn't take my soul. You made me question who I was, but you couldn't take control. And the strangest thing about freedom is how peaceful it can feel when you finally stop explaining what you know was real. I used to ask, was it really that bad? Now I ask, why did I stay that long? Love me when I needed your approval. Love me when I followed every rule. You called me special when I made you shine, then called me selfish when I drew lines. You knew how to make a room revolve around you, and somehow every conversation came back to, I thought you wanted someone by your side, but you only wanted someone who'd never say goodbye. You only loved me when I was useful, when I made you feel important and strong. You called it love when I gave you everything, then punished me whenever I said you were wrong. You wanted my loyalty, but never gave me trust. You wanted all of me, but never cared for us. Now I know the difference between being loved and being used. I used to measure every word I spoke, walking on eggshells, afraid of another joke. If I was happy without you, you made it a crime. If I needed some space, you called it betrayal. Every time you'd give me affection just to pull it away, then blame me for changing when I started to break. I spent so long trying to earn what should have been free, until I realized you weren't loving me. You only loved me when I was useful, when I made you feel important and strong. You called it love when I gave you everything, then punished me whenever I said you were wrong. You wanted my loyalty, but never gave me trust. You wanted all of me, but never cared for us. Now I know the difference between being loved and being used. Maybe you never knew how to love somebody. Maybe nobody ever showed you how, but understanding your wounds doesn't mean I have to carry them now. I can feel sorry for the person you became, without letting you destroy who I am. Compassion doesn't mean returning to the place where I couldn't stay.
Because somewhere beyond your approval, I found a life you can't control. And the person you kept trying to diminish is finally standing whole. You only loved me when I was useful, but I don't need to be useful to be loved. I don't need to perform, I don't need to prove, I don't need to earn what should be given freely. You wanted someone you could control, I wanted someone I could trust. And that's the difference between what you call love and what I finally found in myself. I used to fill the silence with people I didn't need. Stayed in places that were hurting just because I feared to leave. I mistook the noise for living, mistook attention for love, till the night I sat alone and realized I'd had enough. I chose the quiet, I chose the slow. I stopped chasing things that didn't want to grow. Maybe it looks like nothing from the outside looking in, but there's a kind of freedom when you don't have to pretend. I don't need every phone call, I don't need every invitation, I don't need to prove my worth to somebody else's expectations. Some people call it lonely, but they don't know what I found. A heart that isn't restless is the sweetest kind of sound. I chose the quiet, I chose the slow. I stopped chasing things that didn't want to grow. Maybe it looks like nothing from the outside looking in, but there's a kind of freedom when you don't have to pretend. There were days I thought I'd lost something when certain people walked away. Now I thank them for the distance, 'cause it gave me room to change. I don't carry every goodbye like a wound I need to hide. Some people leave your story so you can finally write your life.
I'm not missing what I do. I chose the quiet, and the quiet chose me. No more running after shadows, no more asking to be seen. If peace is all I have tonight, then tonight is enough for me. I chose the quiet, and somewhere in that silence I finally heard myself. I used to tell my story to anybody who would listen, trying to make them understand why I made the choices that I did. I thought if they knew my reasons, maybe they would see me right. But some people only hear your words when they already see your side. So I stopped explaining, stopped defending every choice. I learned that peace gets louder when you don't fight to have a voice. Let them think they know the story, let them call it what they please. I don't need to win an argument to know I found my peace. I don't need to explain anymore, I know what I've been through. I don't need everybody's blessing to do what I need to do. If walking away looks selfish, if starting over looks insane, I'll carry all the questions if it means I keep my peace again. There were people I disappointed, there were dreams I had to change. There were nights I questioned everything and wondered if I'd lost my way. But somewhere between the silence and the things I couldn't control, I found out that protecting your peace is worth more than being understood. So I stopped explaining, stopped defending every choice. Not every heart will understand the language of your voice, and that's okay. Let them wonder, let them write their own belief. I don't need to prove I'm right when I'm finally at peace. I don't need to explain anymore, I know what I've been through. I don't need everybody's blessing to do what I need to do. If walking away looks selfish, if starting over looks insane, I'll carry all the questions if it means I keep my peace again. Maybe growing old
teaches you that silence isn't weakness. Sometimes the strongest thing you say is nothing at all. You just turn around, take a breath, and keep walking. I don't hate anybody, I don't regret the things I've done. I just finally understand that peace can't be borrowed from someone. So if you see me choosing differently, don't ask me why I changed. I spent too many years explaining what my heart already knew. I don't need to explain anymore. No, I don't. Let them misunderstand me, let them call it what they want. I've got nothing left to prove. Some decisions don't need a voice, some endings don't need a crowd. And sometimes the quietest life is the one that makes you proud. I don't need to explain anymore. I just need to be at peace.
I spent my younger days chasing things that look like gold from far away, buying everybody's approval while my own dreams had to wait. I gave my time to empty rooms, gave my heart to passing names, till I realized the richest thing was the person I could become. So I started investing in myself, little by little, day by day. Put my money into knowledge, put my time into my faith. While they were watching what I bought, I was building what I could be. 'Cause the best investment in this life is the one you make in yourself, quietly. I stopped needing everybody to believe in what I saw. Some dreams look ridiculous before they ever become real at all. I bought the books, I learned the craft, stayed up late when no one knew. Every sacrifice I made in silence was a seed I planted for my future. So I started investing in myself, little by little, day by day. Put my money into knowledge, put my time into my faith. While they were watching what I bought, I was building what I could be.
'Cause the best investment in this life is the one you make in yourself quietly. I learned that time is more expensive than the money in my hand. So I stopped spending precious hours trying to make everybody understand. I chose mentors over mirrors, discipline over temporary thrills. Because the person I become tomorrow is being built by what I choose today. Maybe nobody sees it yet, maybe nothing looks different now, but roots grow underneath the soil long before the tree knows how. And when the seasons finally change, they'll see what all that patience made. What looked like sacrifice to them was an investment I was making. So invest in yourself, even when nobody claps. Invest when it's uncomfortable. Invest when progress feels slow. Your future is watching every choice you're making right now. Don't spend your whole life making somebody else's dream come true, while your own dream waits quietly for you to finally choose it. Invest in your mind, invest in your craft, invest in your character, invest in your time, because one day you'll look back and thank yourself for every day you chose to become more instead of simply having more. Invest in yourself. The returns may take time, but they'll change your life.
Everybody loves you when you're winning. Everybody knows your name. They celebrate the destination, but they never saw the rain. They come around when the lights are shining, when the table's full of gold. But when the night gets cold and lonely, you find out who was really close. I remember when I had nothing, when my dreams were just a quiet voice. Nobody cared about the vision, nobody asked about the choice. I was building in the darkness, trying to find a way somehow. And the people who ignored me then are the ones who love me now. Everybody loves you when you're winning. Everybody wants to call you friend. They'll tell you that they knew you'd make it, like they believed it from the beginning. But when the money disappears, when the spotlight fades away, you'll know who's standing next to you and who's already walked away. Don't let the applause fool you. Don't confuse attention with love. Some people love the celebration, but they never love the struggle. They'll shake your hand when you succeed. They'll smile when you reach the top. But real love knows your name, even when the music stops. Everybody loves you when you're winning. Everybody wants to share the view. But when you're crawling through the valley, who remembers to check on you? When you have nothing left to offer, when your dreams are running thin, that's when you learn the difference between who's around and who's all in. So I don't hate the ones who left me. I don't blame the ones who changed. Maybe success reveals the people who were never meant to stay. I just keep my circle smaller, keep my heart a little wise, because I've seen too many people love the crown and not the eyes. Everybody loves you when you're winning, but winning isn't where love proves true. If they only love the version with the money, they never really loved you. Let them come when you're successful. Let them celebrate your name. Just remember who was with you before anybody knew the game. One day when the lights go down and there's nothing left to prove, I won't need a crowded room to know who's telling me the
truth. Everybody loves you when you're winning, but the ones who love you when you're losing, those are the ones you don't ever let go. I held on longer than I should have, thinking love could change the rain. I kept watering the dying garden, calling every flower by your name. Everybody said that I was foolish, but nobody knew what I could see. Sometimes the heart keeps making promises the soul already knows to leave. Maybe we were meant to let go. Maybe that's the way love grows. Not every story needs forever. Some are only here to teach us better. Maybe losing you was not the end. Maybe it was where I found myself again. Some things hurt when they leave your hands, but they make room for who you really are. I remember all the nights we talked like tomorrow would never come. We were young enough to call it forever, too young to know what we'd become. Now I hear our old song playing, and I smile instead of cry. Funny how a broken heart can heal without ever knowing why. Maybe we were meant to let go. Maybe that's the way love grows. Not every story needs forever. Some are only here to teach us better. Maybe losing you was not the end. Maybe it was where I found myself again. Some things hurt when they leave your hands, but they make room for who you really are. I don't blame you, I don't blame me. We were just two souls learning how to be free. And if we meet again someday, I hope we both can say thank you for the love you gave me, even though it couldn't stay. Maybe we were meant to let go. Maybe peace was waiting down that road. Maybe what I thought was breaking breaking me was quietly setting me free. Now I can love the memories without wishing you were here. Some endings come with tears, but some endings bring you near to yourself. Maybe we were meant to let go. Maybe that's the way love grows. And if forever wasn't ours, I'm still grateful for those hours. Some people leave your life, but leave a light behind. And sometimes losing someone is how you finally find. I spent some years trying to look successful, wearing things I couldn't really afford, trying to impress people who would never remember what they saw. I was spending all my energy trying to look like I had arrived, while the person I was meant to become was waiting somewhere inside. Then one morning I asked myself, what if I stopped trying to look rich and started trying to become valuable? That question changed everything. The future is watching what you do with today. Every hour that you waste, every skill you choose to gain, every dollar that you spend, every lesson that you learn. You're either building who you'll be or making someone else earn. So I'm investing in myself now, even when the progress feels slow. I'm planting seeds in places nobody else can see them grow. I don't need applause today, I don't need everybody to know. I've got a future version of me I'm determined to meet someday. I used to spend my evenings looking at somebody else's life, wondering why they had the things I wanted to make mine. Now I close the window, put the phone away, and spend another hour building something that can stay. Because comparison steals the hours that creation could have used. And you can't build your future with somebody else's shoes. The future is watching what you do with today. Every hour that you waste, every skill you choose to gain, every dollar that you spend, every lesson that you learn. You're either building who you'll be or making someone else earn. So I'm investing in myself now, even when the progress feels slow. I'm planting seeds in places nobody else can see them grow. I don't need applause today, I don't need everybody to know. I've got a future version of me I'm determined to meet someday. Maybe right now I'm not impressive. Maybe nobody knows my name, but I know what I'm becoming. And that's enough to keep me brave. The quiet work, the lonely nights, the discipline nobody sees will one day introduce the world to the person I believed could be. So if you're listening tonight, don't wait until you have more. Start with what you've got right now and become what you're looking for. Read another page, learn another skill, save another dollar, take another step. Because your future isn't asking for perfection from today. It's only asking you not to give yourself away. The future is what's rare. So give tomorrow something beautiful to come back for. And when that day finally comes, when you look back at who you were, I hope you smile and whisper, thank you for investing in me. You walked into my life like a summer storm, all charm and promises, all perfectly warm. You knew every word I needed to hear, made me feel chosen, made me feel near. But slowly the colors started to fade, and I saw the game underneath the charade. Every conversation came back to you, every wound somehow became my fault too. You never asked how I was feeling, you only asked how I made you look. You could turn a simple question into another chapter of your book. And every time I tried to leave, you'd remind me of the person I was, like love was something I owed you, just because you once called it love. You love the mirror more than you love me. You need to be adored just to breathe. You collect admiration like a thief in the night, but you can't stand anybody else's lights. You want my heart, but not my voice. You want my silence, not my choice. And now I finally understand the truth. You never wanted me, you wanted someone who worshipped you. memory, wondering if I was the one who couldn't see. You'd break my heart, then bring me flowers, say you were sorry, then repeat it for hours. You'd pull me close when I started to run, then push me away when the damage was done. I kept waiting for the person you pretended to be, until I realized you were never waiting for me. You love the mirror more than you love me. You need to be adored just to breathe. You collect admiration like a thief in the night, but you can't stand anybody else's light. You want my heart, but not my voice. You want my silence, not my choice. And now I finally understand the truth. You never wanted me, you wanted someone who worshipped you. You were never the cause, because I finally learned something you could never teach me. Love doesn't make you smaller just so somebody else can feel big. So keep staring into that mirror, keep loving the face you see. I hope someday you recognize the person standing on the bed. Trying to make them understand why I made the choices that I did. I thought if they knew my reasons, maybe they would see me right. But some people only hear your words when they already see your side. So I stopped explaining, stopped defending every choice. I learned that peace gets louder when you don't fight to have a voice. Let them think they know the story, let them call it what they please. I don't need to win an argument to know I found my peace. I don't need to explain anymore. I know what I've been through. I don't need everybody's blessing to do what I need to do. If walking away looks selfish, if starting over looks insane, I'll carry all the questions if it means I keep my peace again. There were people I disappointed, there were dreams I had to change. There were nights I questioned everything and wondered if I'd lost my way. But somewhere between the silence and the things I couldn't control, I found out that protecting your peace is worth more than being understood. So I stopped explaining, stopped defending every choice. Not every heart will understand the language of your voice, and that's okay. Let them wonder, let them write their own belief. I don't need to prove I'm right when I'm finally at peace. I am
I took a road nobody understood, left some things behind like I knew I should. They said you're crazy, you're throwing it away, but they never felt the weight I carried every day. I stopped explaining what my heart already knew. Sometimes losing people is how you find you. Not every goodbye means something went wrong. Sometimes you leave because you've stayed too long. And I know it don't make sense to everybody, but I finally learned to listen to my soul. Some doors don't need another conversation. Some chapters only need to close. Some decisions don't make sense, they make peace. Some endings don't feel right, but they bring relief. Sometimes you gotta lose what you thought you'd keep, 'cause some decisions don't make sense, they make peace. I chose silence when I could have fought, walked away from battles that my pride once saw. I learned that being right ain't always worth the cost, and holding on too long can make you lose yourself. So if you see me smiling from a distance tonight, don't think I didn't care, I just chose my life. There are things you love that you still have to release, 'cause sometimes letting go is the highest form of peace. And I know it don't make sense to everybody, but they don't have to live inside my skin. I stopped asking for permission to be happy, and that's when the healing could begin. Some decisions don't make sense, they make peace. Some endings don't feel right, but they bring relief. Sometimes you gotta lose what you thought you'd keep, 'cause some decisions don't make sense, they make peace. Looks like walking away. Maybe love looks like giving space. Maybe the answer isn't staying. Maybe it's finally choosing your own grace. And if nobody understands, let them wonder, let them speak. You don't owe the world an explanation for choosing what gives your soul some peace. Some decisions don't make sense, they make peace. Some goodbyes break your heart, then they set you free. Sometimes the hardest choice is the one you need. to understand. I just needed to breathe. Some decisions don't make sense, they make peace. I still remember how your laughter used to fill the empty rooms. How I thought that loving you would make the lonely disappear soon. We had dreams written gold napkins, promises beneath the stars. Funny how you can love somebody and still end up worlds apart. I won't lie, sometimes I miss you. Sometimes I wonder where you are. But I don't miss the man I was when I was trying to hold your heart. I miss you, but I don't miss who I was. I don't miss begging for a little love. I don't miss losing pieces of myself just to keep somebody else. Maybe we were beautiful, maybe we were meant to end. I can miss the memories without wanting them again. I used to think that letting go meant that I had lost the fight. But some battles aren't worth winning when they steal your peace at night. Now I wake up without wondering if I'm enough for someone else. And there's something sweet about finally being good to yourself. I won't lie, sometimes I miss you. I took a road nobody understood, left some things behind like I knew I should. They said you're crazy, you're throwing it away. But they never felt the weight I carried every day. I stopped explaining what my heart already knew. Sometimes losing people is how you find you. Not every goodbye means something went wrong. Sometimes you leave because you stay too long. And I know it don't make sense to everybody, but they don't have to live inside my skin. I stopped asking for permission to be happy, and that's when the healing could begin. Some decisions don't make sense, they make peace. Some endings don't feel right, but they bring relief. Sometimes you gotta lose what you thought you'd keep, 'cause some decisions don't make sense. I chose silence when I could have fought, walked away from battles that my pride once saw. I learned that being right ain't always worth the cost, and holding on too long can make you lose yourself. So if you see me smiling from a distance tonight, don't think I didn't care, I just chose my life. There are things you love that you still have to release, 'cause sometimes letting go is the highest form of peace. And I know it don't make sense to everybody, but they don't have to live inside my skin. I stopped asking for permission to be happy, and that's when the healing could begin. Some decisions don't make sense, they make peace. Some endings don't feel right, but they bring relief. Sometimes you gotta lose what you find you keep, 'cause some decisions don't make sense.
Maybe peace looks like walking away. Maybe love looks like giving space. Maybe the answer isn't staying. Maybe it's finally choosing your own grace. And if nobody understands, let them wonder, let them speak. You don't owe the world an explanation for choosing what gives your soul some peace. Some decisions don't make sense, they make peace. Some goodbyes break your heart, then they set you free. Sometimes the hardest choice is the one you need. Oh, some decisions don't make sense, they make peace. I don't need you to understand, I just needed to breathe. Some decisions don't make sense, they make